Ngā mihi o te wā in the headlines, Rotorua police have found a body and believe it may be that of missing woman Michelle Hoffman-Tamm. The 51-year-old went missing 16 days ago after leaving her Phillip Street home on her bike. A post-mortem examination will take place to confirm the identity of the body. Police have also confirmed they are now treating her disappearance as a homicide. A 44-year-old woman appeared in Rotorua District Court earlier today, charged with assaulting Ms Hoffman-Tamm. The woman was remanded in custody to reappear in court on December the 3rd. Orion customers face massive price rises as the network tries to rebuild itself after the Canterbury earthquakes. It says it's facing major expenditure to rebuild and expand, reinstate its resilience and reliability, as well as absorbing additional unavoidable costs that occurred to keep the network running after the quakes. Under a new proposal, there'd be an initial above-inflation rise of 15% from April 2014, followed by a 1.2% increase each year for the following 4 years. E karanga atu ana te rōpū o ngā kaikōkiri mātauranga ki te whakawhānui ake i ngā rauemi mā ngā kura kaupapa Māori. Hei tā kaikōrero a Awanuiarangi Black, he pai ake ngā tauira Māori i roto i ngā kura kaupapa Māori, i ngā tauira e ako ana i roto i ngā kura riroa. And Hamas leaders and thousands of flag-waving supporters have declared victory over Israel on Gaza's first day of calm. 8 days of punishing Israeli airstrikes on Gaza and a barrage of Hamas rocket fire on Israel has ended inconclusively. The violence killed more than 161 people. And former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has escaped indictment over his 2007 campaign, but he will continue to be investigated over allegations the election campaign was financed with funds secured illegally from the country's richest woman. And it's Thanksgiving Day in the United States, and by now most of America will be suffering the after effects of just a bit too much turkey with all the trimmings. Kiwi Mike Brown, living in Oregon, told New Zealand's Rema that Thanksgiving commemorates the times of the Pilgrim Fathers, the breakaway Christian group who came to America in order to be able to follow their faith without hindrance, as well as loved ones.
The Pilgrims, they came together with the Native Americans and they thanked God and they gave praise and prayers for the harvest that had been, and they sat down and they spent time together. And that's what Thanksgiving really is about. It's a wonderful holiday when we turn our attention and we can be thankful and grateful to God for all that He's given us, grateful for the families and our friends and our loved ones.
And the middle of Middle Earth will come alive this weekend as Wellingtonians gear up for next week's premiere of The Hobbit. But a New York Times business writer has blogged that Wellington's intense efforts to promote the film is over the top. He noted the new Hobbit Trail, Wellington's airport's giant golem sculpture, in New Zealand's promotional in-flight safety video, and even the fact of the Hobbit postage stamps are available. To sports, the Warriors will again open their home campaign at Eden Park. They'll host the Sydney Roosters at the home of Auckland Rugby in round 2 of the 2013 NRL season after facing the Eels at Parramatta Stadium in round 1. The Warriors have lost their 2 previous matches at Eden Park. And to rugby, Steve Hansen has laid down the challenge and the All Blacks pack has accepted. Hansen was disappointed with the accuracy at the breakdowns against Italy, highlighting it as a key work on ahead of Sunday's test against Wales in Cardiff. Dan Carter's leg injury will be assessed overnight, with an update given at the All Blacks captain's run early tomorrow morning. Ka rewhia te kapa o pango. Koe rā ngā karere matua mai te whare kōrero o Rema, nohora mai.